Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Mike,
Black 80.
Mike 57.
Get him.
Middle.
Get him.
Wide exit.
First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Keep coming.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Spill.
Turn it up.
Easy. Black exit.
From the 27, Roethlisberger. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Snickers, 66.
D-line, get that
Alert.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Roethlisberger will throw.
Here we go.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A well-executed safety blitz by Tony Jefferson leads to the sack.
Get it in here. Come on.
22 jet bomber. Black,
To try again after the sack, Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
98's the mic.
I'm trying to collect.
Echo. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Got a man. It's Brown. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
On the double.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Yo. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Man, I got you.
To throw is Jackson.
Come on, let's go.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their own 46.
48's the mic.
Hey, we heavy on the edges.
No spacing.
Hey, we're going to mic the 48 right now. Let's go.
They'll start the drive with Samuels. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Boom.
Ready?
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Middle.
Motion.
Black exit.
On 2nd down, Samuels. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Monday.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Hey!
I got it.
On first down, it's Samuels. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call. Definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Check.
Set! Black 20!
Check. 48's the mic.
Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Black is set!
First carry for James Conner. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
These two!
Check.
Jack 16!
Check.
No score after one on EA Sports.
Set! Black 20!
7.
I got it. Double tight. Alert. 3 down. Shift.
No spacing.
Check. Motion out of the backfield. 57's the mic.
With Conner, and he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Motion, bump.
On second down, Conner looking for space. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
There we go.
A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
Let's go now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Now, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Ingram again, a first down carry. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Now on second and 13. Jackson, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt.
Let's keep it up. 66, bullet, pass. Let's get this.
Here's Jackson on third and long. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
They run. It's Hill. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. On the set, 98. Watch 98.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Jackson now dancing to his left, and he's going to keep it here. A heck of an effort there on the scramble leaves him with just 3rd and a yard. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down, makes it manageable now.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 19. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Jackson from the shotgun. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Bud Dupree coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
No. Here we go. Check him motion. Check the call. Check the call.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead. As the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. And how about this decision? Tie game, first half, but here's an onside kick. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Set! Blue 30.
57.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Push him back. Check.
Alert, alert.
Check 3.
Black and turn.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Woo!
Here we go, here we go.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mike's 57.
Here's Roethlisberger. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
Like 80.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Switch.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout called. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 36 yards out. Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Let's go now. Ed Reed, 6'6".
Here we go.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down, eluding the press. And a big loss here as he's taken down. T.J. Watt picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Hey, get him. You got him. 57's the mic. 57.
They'll run on first down. It's Connor. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Right back to Connor here on first. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
Double dog. That's the way. He's checking. Crash.
No spacing.
Get him.
Mike's 57.
On 2nd down, it's Connor. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to drop something good here on 3rd and 13.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
77. Middle.
Go.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Switch.
Hey.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Watch the out.
You good?
Joker.
Here we go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
These 2.
Motion.
No spacing.
Motion.
They'll run with Samuels. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Watch the edge.
Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point now by Boswell. It's good to make it 17-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, not giving them that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
55's to Mike.
I got him.
55's Mike, guys. 55.
Let's go, G.
Jackson throwing again. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Let's see what you got.
Delta. Let's go.
And the blitz does come.
Go.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Steven Nelson.
Woo! All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Shotgun handoff to Samuels, and he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Pittsburgh, it's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
57. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Hey!
Buzz! Be ready!
Staying on the ground with Samuels, and an alley to run. 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Samuels, 50 yards. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now the pass brought in by Roberts. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Ravens on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. They run. It's Mark Ingram. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Mike 55.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Now this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here I come.
These two.
No, me.
Here's Samuels. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Roethlisberger. Complete to Washington. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
No spacing.
I got motion there.
On 2nd down now, Samuels. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Roethlisberger. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Johnny Holton there to make the grab. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that, just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the